Good morning. I thought we'd do something fun today. It would help you organize a little bit. This is my little bin that I'm keeping, my little container that I'm keeping my Lost Mittens quilt bits in. And you can see I haven't trimmed these down or pressed them yet, but I wanted to show you inside what I have. And that is this board that organizes, and my quilt blocks will fit underneath. But this board organizes your pieces so that you can carry them with you to the ironing board, or put them in the box like I'm doing and take them with you in your tote, and you'll stay relatively organized. So I want to show you today how to make one of those boards. They're very easy. You want to go to like the dollar store or your local craft store, and you want to get yourself some foam core board. Okay, cut it to the size that you need. Now for these boxes I need a 12-inch square, so I've cut my board 12 inches. You can get several boards out of one board from the Dollar Tree. You can get at least 2 of the 12-inch boards and several smaller ones if you want. Then cut yourself a piece of batting that's going to fit right on top. It can be scrap batting. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go out and buy extra batting. And then what I like to do is I like to have some Elmer's glue, and we're going to go around the edge with a little bit of Elmer's glue. Let me make sure this is open first. Okay. And you don't need a lot, just a little dab will do ya, just a little bit around the edge, the very edge here of your board. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's all you need. Okay, and then Elmer's water washable glue stick, all-purpose school glue sticks, and just roughly, you know, go over this. This will stabilize it so it won't stretch around and get loose on you. Okay, so we got a little bit of Elmer's glue stick on there, and then we're just going to go ahead and put our piece of batting on there and press it down and get it to the corners where you want it. That was easy, right? Okay, now get yourself a piece of 1.5 inch wide fabric, sufficient to go all the way around. So whatever size board you have, give yourself a little extra to create a flap, and then we're going to fold back just a little bit on this. We're going to start on one side. I'm going to pull this over just a little bit, reposition it. Which, that's the good thing about this. You have some play time with it. There we go. And I want that over there just a little bit more. Okay. And if it hangs over a little bit on the edge, don't worry about it. That'll get taken care of. Make sure you press it into that glue well. Okay, we're going to fold this a little bit back here. This is just some scrap fabric I had in my scrap bin from putting together a quilt. And so you want to get right in there and go, you want to go about 1/4 inch from the edge, and get my foot pedal over here where I can reach it. There we go. Okay, and you're just going to stitch, straight stitch. And this is not hard to sew through. You may want a new needle after you're done with this, but right now it just works just fine. Get to the end, and you're going to stop, and you're going to go off the board backwards. So backwards, and then we're going to miter our corner just like you would on a quilt. So to miter, you're going to go, let me cut this so I can show you properly. To miter a corner, you're going to go fold your fabric up like this, so you have an angle and it's going straight off the back of your piece, and then bring it straight down just like that. And that's all there is to it. If you need to clip that, go ahead and clip it. I'll put a little clip in it for you. So just clip it and then take it right back to your machine. And we're going to stitch down the next edge, and we're going to do the same on all the corners. You're going to be amazed at how fun this is. This is so fun and quick. Okay. Take our clip out. There we go. On this bin here. I'll put this over here out of the way. Okay. And then we're going to go off the back. And then I don't bother clipping it. I'll clip it later if I feel like I need to, but I'll just go up and back just like we did and put it right back under there, and we'll go again. Okay. I am going to upload, I'm starting to upload videos to YouTube. So this will be on my YouTube channel after I get it posted to Facebook, and I'll be uploading some others. I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 of them a day, so we'll gradually fill up the YouTube channel, which is Sister of the Divide. And if you are so inclined to wander over there and subscribe, that would be lovely. And you'll have access to all the tutorials. They're free. I just want to encourage quilting for folks that are wanting to learn how to quilt. So then we'll go up and back. When you do this a few times, you'll get the feel of it, and it gets quite easy. Okay. And you can see there was a little seam there, and I'm not worried about that. If you have extra jelly roll pieces, you can use those. You can use multicolored scraps if you want to just put a scrappy edge on it. Okay, we're to that corner. It's always helpful if you needle down and then go off the back, because that way you're pivoting in the same spot. You're not disturbing things. Okay, up and down. Let's get that right there. That's where I want it. Okay, and then we'll just finish this last edge. Now, to get over here, you're just gonna trim off your excess. You wanna go past that fold that you put in your fabric there, and that will help you when you go to turn it. Okay, we are done with that part. Clip your threads. Okay, now we're gonna fold this over all the way around, and now I am going to use my clips. I keep a big jar full of these. You can get them cheap on the internet, and just fill your jar full and go ahead and fold that over. Don't worry about the raw edge on the back. We don't care. We don't care if it's raw. If it bothers you and you want to fold it under, you can, but it's not necessary. And you will see why in a bit. Okay. Let me keep going here. Whoops. Okay. We're just going around the edge here. Pull it tight and clip it. Pull it tight and clip it. And pull it tight and clip it. There we go. Okay, pretty cool, huh? Now we got to deal with the back. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and miter these corners and go ahead and put a clip on them. And to miter them, you just fold one under the other. It doesn't have to be a neat miter because this is not going to be part of your game plan here. That back miter doesn't count. So it can be neat or not. Your call. You just tuck it in, fold it over, okay? Just like you're folding the corner on a bed, you were folding your sheets, tucking them in. Okay, now we've got all our clippies on there. We are going to stitch a zigzag stitch just on the inside here. We're gonna go right along this edge. So we're not gonna stitch on our actual binding piece here. I'm going to get past that first clip there. And I'm going to run my foot right along the edge of this, but the stitching will be next to it. Okay, so there we go. And we're just going to take the clips off as we go. Okay. Go right up to that edge, needle down, and turn. And you can see that zigzag stitch along the edge there. Don't worry if it's not perfect, it's okay. This is just a board to put your quilt bits on while you're working. You can make these and size them so they fit in a gallon Ziploc bag, if that's how you like to transport. I have another friend that uses press and seal saran wrap. I have some here and I'll show you how that works in just a minute. Okay. You can see this goes together really quickly. that's it. Our board is made. I'll show you the back of it here. So the back is just zigzag down. I don't care about that rough edge. If it bothers you, that's okay. You can finish it off if you feel the need to. You can fold it under before you do that. But that's it. That's all you have to do. And then I was gonna, what else was I gonna show you? Oh, my mind just went blank. Anyway, well, you can put your quilting pieces on there. If you have to cut a bunch of pieces and you need to know like what letter it is, you can tuck a letter in there. You can put pins in it if you need to pin something down. So it's a very handy tool. And like I said, this will be up on the YouTube video site. And if you would be so kind as to go and visit that in your leisure at Sister of the Divide on YouTube and like and subscribe, that would be most helpful for us. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful for you, and I will remember what I was going to tell you in a little bit. This is the joys of having a cold and being 71 years old, right? Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.